The other question, does it allow for gift funds? Like if someone wants to give you a gift to help you with down payment, is that, or that closing cost, is that allowable?
Great question. FHA guidelines apply to this program, so 100% gift funds are allowed. If one of your parents or family members, friends want to help you out, 100% of gift funds for down payment are allowed, as long as we have sourcing and seasoning for 2 months.
Okay. And how about if I want to, buy two or three or four units, if I want to live in one and rent the other one, or if I want to live in one and my brother live next door to me, can we
Yes.
buy units with this loan?
Right. Right. So there's a couple of things to that, right? It's totally possible, and unless you're in that's what's called like a high cost area, like you're in LA or you're in one of those high cost area. The reason for that is because there's something called an FHA self-sufficiency test, right? So that means that you cannot use the other units income to qualify unless you can at least afford 75% of the mortgage payment on your own, right? So that means you can only use up to 25% of the potential rental income from the other units to qualify for a 4 unit or for a 3 unit, right? So that's one of the things that
Oh,
the borrowers need to be aware of. So
so
you
that's
can use
different.
the house hack if you want, but you have to buy very low price, maybe somewhere in the IE, a fourplex, maybe the seller's selling it directly to you and they have to get rid of it, maybe of a divorce, maybe of a probate situation, but you're not going to be able to buy a 2 to 4 unit at market price and get an FHA profit and loss loan just because the self-sufficiency test is there to prevent people taking
Okay.
advantage of the FHA program.
So that's a little bit more stringent. So typically, the 75%, correct me, please. 75% of the rents could be used as towards your income for qualification, but with this loan, only 25% of the rents or projected rents could be used. Correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. But if like you said, if you go to the Inland Empire, the number one destination for people from LA is the Inland Empire. It's much more affordable.
Yes.
So if someone wants to go out there and get two units, it's going to be a lot cheaper than LA for sure. So
Exactly.
let's just say I'm a business owner. I was invited to get a bank statement loan because I don't have the tax returns that show the income to qualify for the mortgage. The bank statement loan is too much. I think it's too much. I'd rather just keep renting rather than buy a property. What
Mm.
should I do? What should I do? What's the pro? If I'm interested in seeing what I qualify with this, or what the payments would be, what should I do?
Yeah, so the best thing to do would be to talk to a qualified lender that offers this program. Off the top of my head, there's only 2 banks in the entire nation that offer this program. My mortgage broker is partnered with them. So, talk to a lender that you know, that you trust, that has experience with these loans. It's a brand new program. It's only been out for about 6 months. So there's a very limited number of lenders and banks and mortgage loan officers that have the knowledge of this
So
product. They might not
so
even have the product available. So talk to somebody that's familiar with the product, right?
so
Number
so
two,
so 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 for
yeah,
call Luis Sanchez, call Michael Paz. They call. Let's just say they call you. Now, what's
yes,
the next? Let's just say we're envisioning. What's the next step for the client? What the client can expect after they call you? Are we gonna?
yes, exactly. So what we're gonna need first off, just to kind of see where you're at to establish a baseline, we're gonna need to do a soft pull on your credit, right? We'll take care of that. Don't worry about it. We'll do a soft pull that's free to the borrower and doesn't affect your credit score negatively because only hard pulls affect your credit score negatively. That's when you're gonna be having a lot of different creditors giving you a call. But soft pulls do not have any effect and they don't show up on your credit report. Just a soft
Okay.
pull. That's number
Okay.
one. That's gonna yeah.
So you do a soft pull on my credit report, and that's not going to affect my credit too much. And
Yes.
just for to keep us informed, why do you need to run my credit?
The reason why is we need to establish a baseline to see what your monthly liabilities are because as an FHA product has a maximum debt to income ratio of 54% on the
Mhm.
back end, meaning
Okay.
your mortgage, your credit cards, your loans, car payments, and everything cannot exceed 54% of the ratio of what your debt to income is. So we'll
I
do
see.
a soft pull. We'll see what the baseline is at. If you're close with the mortgage payment included, or potential mortgage payment included to 54% or less, then you're in good shape. At that point, you're going to have to start the process of doing a self-prepared profit and loss loan, as
Uh-huh.
well as the balance sheet, and then getting a letter from a CPA or tax preparer to prove that you've been in business for at least 2 years and then with your business
Okay.
license number.
Okay. So that's a lot of information quickly. So you said first 54%. So if our family's income is 10,000, then our monthly liabilities, including the new mortgage, could be 5,400. 54%,
Correct.
right?
Including your mortgage payment.
Including the
Correct.
mortgage payment, the mortgage payment. So then you have our credit report. You're gonna get the profit and loss statement, which I can you help me put that together, or let's add on, you know?
I have a template and I can definitely email you the template and it's just going to cover all the bases, but it's
Okay.
really case by case on your business, right?
Yeah.
There's hundreds of different businesses out there, so you're gonna have to plug those numbers in yourself because I'm not licensed to do any type of tax preparation.
Okay. So I plug in the numbers into the template. I get the letter from the CPA that says that I've been in business for 2 years and they've done my taxes, and then I'll give that to you, right?
Yes.
Email it to you.
Give it to me. Give
Uh-huh.
it to me, forward it to the bank, and then we start the underwriting process. Once we get the A-OK from the bank and then the profit and loss statement, income, like which is your net income, because you'll have a gross income and a net income.